Welcome to this week's episode of Simple Tips to Bring Joy to Your Life and Your Business. Hi there, it's Min Ling, Chief Joy Coach of the Joy Depot, and I'm so excited to share the Simple Tip of the Week. And the Simple Tip of the Week is around hustling. And when I talk about hustling, I don't mean the fun dance move that, do the hustle. I also don't mean that you're hustling for money or trying to get something from people. But what I do mean is that you have to hustle if you want to be successful in your life and in your business. And here's why. So when we are going through the motions in our life or in our business, just skating on by, there is no deeper desire to do better. There's no deeper desire to reach your goals. I mean, look at your own life right now. Look at times when in your life you may just be going with the status quo, or same with your business or your career, where there's no passion, there's no drive, there's no energy, there's no joy. We all have those times in our life, and that's when we're not hustling because we're not passionate about what we're doing. We're not passionate about our lives. We're just it's living just a life of mediocrity, and who wants to do that, right? I certainly don't. That's why I got out of corporate America, because I wanted something more. I wanted to do something I was passionate about, that I loved. And so what I want you to think about is if you're hustling in your life or not. That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Am I hustling or not? Because when you start hustling and you start going after what it is you want, that's when you become enlivened. And that's when things start working for you, because you are just so incredibly in love with what you're doing, and you want to attract that energy where it fuels you up instead of depleting your energy. So start to look in your life and in your business if you are hustling or not. And it's okay if you're not. If you aren't hustling yet, ask yourself, what's stopping me from getting where I want to be? Maybe you have the wrong goals. That could be it. Sometimes we write stuff down that we don't mean. For example, you could be saying that you want to run a marathon, but in your head, you really just don't want to do it. And maybe you're telling yourself the goal is to make that manager position at your job, but in your heart, that's not really what you want. We hustle for things that we really want. We hustle because we will stop at nothing to achieve exactly what you want. So you have to look at where it is you're not hustling and just check in with yourself to see whether or not it is in alignment with what you want to do with your life or with your business. You see, hustling is just an indicator of how much you really want something and how much you're willing to go after it. Another question you want to ask yourself, if you're not hustling, is what's stopping me? Ask yourself, what's stopping me? Because there's always some type of subconscious belief that's stopping us. We're not good enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not worthy, we're not whatever, we're not fill in the blank, right? Look at what you're telling yourself in your subconscious mind and just start to notice those patterns and those patterns of belief. Like, I used to tell myself, I'm not worth it, I don't deserve it, I am not good enough, right? And I had to work really, really hard, and I'm still working on it, to be completely frank. It's not going to be something that disappears and we'll never see again. It's still there. My tendency of thinking I'm not good enough is always going to be there. But the difference between now and where I was is that I don't let it run my show. I see it, I hear it, and I just choose not to believe it. And I choose a different path, and I choose to hustle instead. If I really want something, I go after it. Who cares what my subconscious belief says? Who cares what anybody else says? I will go after my goal if it's in alignment with where I want to be. So this is where I use the power of hustling, and hustling to get further in my business and have the life that I love and so deserve. And you have an opportunity to do that too. So this was my simple tip of the week. If you liked it, please press the like button. If you want to share it, please tweet it or send an email to your friends and family. And of course, please comment below. Let me know how you are going to use the power of hustling to help you in your life and in your business. Let me know what you're going to do to make your goals actually come to fruition. Because in the end, we are all here for a limited time in our life. And if we don't have that drive, if we don't have that fire inside of us, that hustling fire, then what's the point of doing what you're doing? Do you really want to live in mediocrity, or do you want to up-level your life and go forward? So again, leave a comment below. Let me know how you're using the power of hustling to get you where you want to go. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episode.